Epic Slap. Today is going to be a little weird day just for about everyone who watches me. Well, today I'm playing Hotline Miami, but I'm not going deep on the video. It's more of a topic day, especially with my friend Dylan, who you know as Super Bacon Dude. Now, most of you have known that me and Dylan are best friends. We play a lot of games together. We've been through hell and back with each other, but we enjoyed our time in hell. But all in all, it's gonna be weird, and I have a special reveal near the end. I don't want to give it away too early, but I don't want to make this like a 10-second video. Most of you might get mad about that. Most of you might not. So we're just gonna play Hotline Miami, and Dylan is in the party chat with me. He is, you know. Oh fuck. So we're gonna wait for Dylan to come in. And, well, we're just gonna wait. So whenever you guys all get in here and we all get really comfy with the chat, then we're gonna talk about the topic at hand. I might die a lot, seeing that I'm more focused on the conversation, but you know, that's the game. And I really like you guys a lot. I love you guys so much when I say this, and this isn't like, this is a typical video, if you will say. It's more of an update than it is gameplay. It's more serious than it'll ever be goofy. And I don't know if this is gonna hurt a lot of you guys' feelings on a lot of things. This is definitely gonna be a topic where some people are gonna question me on it. They're gonna be really worried why and stuff, but we're gonna wait until Dylan gets in, and then we're gonna talk about this stuff. We're gonna dive straight in with it.
That was such a lovely introduction.
Oh, you like it? You like it, sir?
I've been here the whole time.
Why do I get the feeling like it's just me and you? Why in this watching the video and in the party chat? Well, duh, in the party chat, but anyway.
I am not watching the video, I can tell you that much.
Oh, you're not? You just heard the beginning?
No, Jeremy. I've been in here listening to the conversation.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, yeah, we're just gonna wait till a few people drop in and stuff, and yeah. Let's wait till these fuckers get up.
I might as well go ahead and start mine.
Alright.
Because I know I said that, because you want both of our channels, you want both sides to hear your story right now.
Yeah, that pretty much.
That's what I'm gonna go ahead and do.
That was loud as fuck.
What was?
You remember in Hotline Miami where you gotta shoot the door?
I don't even want to talk about that game right now.
Now let's talk about that for a minute. Let's talk about how it pisses you off to the point where you don't ever want to play that damn game. What update? Alright, well, Lord Kill, we're gonna get into that in a minute. We're gonna wait till a few more people drop in, and Dylan's also gonna go live. So it'll be all clear once everyone's here. Because this is something you gotta have to wait till people, you know, want to hear at the same time. I know a few people are gonna drop in right after I talk about it, but it's
yeah, probably.
even on his, they're gonna. I don't even know what he's gonna title his video. I'm kind of curious to think about it. It's like Epic Slap's big update. Let's see what this shithead has to say.
You know, I really haven't decided what I'm gonna name it yet.
Well, it's gonna be about a 20-minute video discussing the topic at hand. And while we're doing that, people have a game to watch in the background. That's pretty much what I'm doing. At first, I was gonna just make it a background in the entire video and have them look at a pretty picture. And hello, Lady Death. Hello. Thank you, Lord Kill and Lady Death, for dropping in so much. I know there's more people to come, but I really thank you guys for being here. It means a lot to me. It means a lot when Ghostly Gamer shows up. It's gonna mean a hell of a lot. If M shows up, I don't know if she will or not, but it'd be nice if she could. I haven't told her yet, because me and her used to talk, but we don't.
Yeah,
no
y'all
more.
were like really good friends.
Really, really, really good friends.
Alright, I'm about to start my broadcast.
Alrighty, go ahead and do your...
Let me make sure my mic is unmuted. Alright, Bacon Bits, so as you can tell from the name of the video, it's pretty big news today. And it's, you know, pretty big news. It's probably going to affect both channels.
I'd say,
But
yeah, it affect both channels.
even if it does affect both channels, all we can really do is continue to move forward and continue in life.
Alright, yes, thank you, Lady Death. No, thank you. Let's discuss what the future of the channel is going to be. I made a promise.
From more people.
Well, that's it. I ain't discussing what I'm doing just yet. I'm gonna go ahead and clear the air a little bit around it. I'm not hitting the bullseye just yet. I'm kind of like blowing the smoke away. Then darting right through the smoke like a badass. Anyway, here's what's gonna happen with this channel. No matter what reveal I'm about to tell you, the channel will always exist. I'm never gonna take it down. And this doesn't mean I'm quitting, you know, forever or something like that. It means a few things, what I'm doing. What I'm basically gonna do with this channel is keep it alive, try to get a video as possible, much in as I can, without giving my big reveal away. Because the thing is, let me go explain why at first and then after. That way, after I tell you, and then before. Growing up, I didn't have a lot. I'm not just talking about money. I'm not talking about wealth or anything like that, or a lot of care. My family's not the best family, and yeah, I hate getting personal with that kind of stuff. But you guys kind of deserve to know on a lot of topics, you know, who I am more and more. I did say that I would not quit YouTube because it's a passion, and it is. It is. And what I'm doing benefits big time to YouTube. More than I guess anyone could ever know. Fuck. Okay, well, I was about to grab a crowbar. But Dylan already knows. My voice just cracked. Dylan already knows what I'm doing. We've discussed this. He's very supportive on what I'm doing.
At first, I wasn't.
No, at first he fucking. No, you're not doing that. You're not doing it. No. He tried talking to me like I was a dog. Speaking of dogs, killing the dogs in Hotline Miami.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, them fucking things. Just hell.
You been fucking things?
You've been fucking a lot of things, sir. Like a lot.
Oh,
what
goodness.
the fuck? You know, I guarantee you, if you played Hotline Miami once more, you might get it. You might.
I refuse. I refuse. I'm above it.
You're above
I'm kidding. I'm not above it, but it's something that I'd rather not play at the time right now.
Fuck.
Currently.
I guarantee you, if you fans demanded you to play, you'd play it.
If they started to demand it, I would, but
Y'all want to see this guy get pissed off?
then,
Ask him to play Hotline Miami.
Jeremy, don't condone it. Don't
do it.
just broadcast it.
I'd fucking challenge you. Fuck!
Challenge declined.
Ah, people in the chat are dying to know now. Still got 2 people, which isn't a whole lot, but compared to like what I'm used to. But damn fucking dogs. Well, I guess it'd be okay to tell people what I'm doing.
We have to wait until the end of the video. That was already
till the end.
Decided.
All right.
Till the end.
Well, just letting you all know that I don't know how many times I can say it. You know, this channel is not a channel without you guys. And
it's really not. None of our channels would be anything without the fans.
No, hell no. I love
Nobody
these
would be
people.
who they are.
Like, seriously, I love these people. I love who they are. They bring a great personality to this table. They bring just about everything that's great about being a YouTuber to YouTube.
Yeah, they do.
And
everyone makes it fun. The reactions that they give us.
Play whatever he say. I guess they say, play whatever he say. I fucking died after almost killing everybody.
Who said that?
Lady Death.
Said it to me?
To me. She said mine, but I'm pretty sure she meant it to, That fucking gun ran out of bullets way too fast. But, alright. I just want to say, guys, like, what I'm doing is going to affect, yes, both this channel and his channel. And my channel. Big time. As in, it will make an impact on a lot of things that happen. I'm murdering everybody with a machete. Fucking A, dude.
It's funny, you're sitting here playing, Hotline Miami. And doing your update, and I'm sitting here playing Dead by Daylight, helping you with your update.
That's why Lord Kill does not do videos anymore, and he's a dick. He doesn't seem like a dick. You know, he came in to watch me. I was on there. I felt like they were actually watching me.
Right.
And it's great to have that. I don't know if anyone else experiences that like I do. I don't know if people have that ever. I don't even know if PewDiePie feels that. Because he doesn't seem like a grateful YouTuber. He doesn't. One of those guys, he just seems like, oh, you're here, fucking yay.
See, I'm not gonna bash.
I said I don't know. I don't know if he does or not. But, all in all, my point in this whole video is to tell you guys a lot of things I want to tell you. Well, here it is. My brother is a homosexual, and I have to comfort him for the rest of his life. I'm kidding. That is yet to remain a mystery. I don't know. I don't know if that's ever going to be true or not. Like, if this was a movie, people would be dying to ask that question. Is he? He might be both.
Everyone's probably dying to know the answer to that. If they've ever watched a video where your brother was in it.
Yeah.
But
I mean, hell, it could be one of those. Maybe he is both. Maybe he's not gay. Maybe he'll surprise everybody, but he's definitely let off some big ass signs.
Yeah.
In this fucking office. This music, though. I couldn't think of a more comforting music to listen to while telling everybody the big update. Damn, if only.
Right.
I do wish other people were here. Oh yeah, Dylan, we kind of have to get something out there for everybody.
What do we have to get out there?
We gotta tell them about what we did to a recent YouTuber, what we said. People are still begging for it. Give it to us straight in the comments. Like, guys, you really want to hear this?
Technically, we don't have to tell them because, you know, that's kind of like our personal thing.
Yeah, but
and if that person doesn't like it, oh well.
Well, that's just what I'm saying. If they don't like it, oh well. Alright, so this isn't the big update. So this right here is... This is kind of like a prank that we pull. Well, technically, I went along with it. I'm just going to point that out now. But I'm glad it happened. I'm letting you know that. Here's what happened. I'm not going to say... We're not going to say which person this is. We're going to keep that completely private. They might know who they are if they watch this. But we played a prank on another YouTuber that was not necessarily being a nice person. But Dylan went in the comments and told them that I had passed away, and to see how they'd react to it, and if they tried to suck up, you know. And
they did. They completely changed. Because it's like they went from talking down on you to a fan one moment, only to say, "Oh no, they were such a good friend to me."
Yeah.
No.
Change their minds. Like, no. Somebody in the comments, Lord Kill in the comments says, "Say it, man. I sell propane and propane accessories." I sell propane and propane accessories. I wish I could. That'd be the best job ever. I tell you that. Boo. Aw. Well, the thing was, why they did it, well, they were being completely kind of low. Like, I'd ask them, "Hey, you want to do a video together, play?" And they've been getting a hell of a lot of a subscriber rate lately. And they've just been kind of like, "No, since you don't really have a high subscriber rate, no one want to play with you."
They didn't want anything to do with you, yeah.
Yeah. So, but they'll play with somebody who doesn't even have much videos on YouTube. And I think most of you guys know about what happened with James. If you guys watch Dylan's channel on one of his Fortnite videos, you will know exactly what happened. You will know exactly why. Now, what we did was not a good thing. I'm just letting you know that right now. I do feel bad about it. I really do feel completely shit about it, but I do say to that person, "I'm sorry." I mean, I didn't know at first.
They had it coming.
They had it coming, yes, it's true. But with what I'm doing, I don't want karma to come eat my ass up from over it. So I'm admitting right now, I knew about it, but I just went along with it. And I knew the game was going to be up. Maybe they didn't fall for it afterwards because they kind of had suspicions. But I guess it could have worked. I don't know.
If it did, it did. If it didn't, it didn't. Oh well.
Yeah. But the thing is, YouTubers do that. Like, look at the KSI and Logan Paul fight. I guarantee you that fight was rigged. Your manager is Peggy.
Well, it ended in a draw.
Yeah, and guess who won between Jake Paul and Deji?
I know who won that one.
Everybody know. I was fucking disappointed when Scarce and Raka, dude. Danny should have won. And the reason I say that is because he can take subliminal damage. He probably can't box, but...
Did you not watch that fight?
I didn't watch their fight. I didn't watch Scarce.
Dude, Raka came out of the gate fucking him up.
I know that, but he
had that big man. He had that big man wobbling multiple times.
I haven't watched it yet. I've only watched the Deji and Jake Paul fight. That's the only one I watched. Jake Paul, I will say.
I don't see how he lost. He landed more punches.
No,
he landed more shots.
No, did you not see towards the end, dude? Jake Paul fucked Deji up.
I'm not talking about that fight. I'm talking about the Scarce Raka fight. That's what I was worried about.
I think it's because, I don't know. I haven't seen it. But all I know is the reason why Jake Paul won is because he did throw a hell of a lot more punches.
No, he got TKO.
Oh, yeah.
Deji's team threw in the towel.
Yeah. They didn't want to see him get hurt.
Damn shame. It's a damn shame.
You know what I wanted to do? I wanted to, like, start, like, a small battle fight, you know? Something, like, small in that. Yeah. All the time Lord Kill would have beat their ass in the Kill Army. At the time, I bet some people would, because look, all I know for a fact is, yeah, Logan Paul is a buff dude, but I knew he couldn't fight. But the reason, you know why why he won, right? Why that is, right? Why it's a draw.
Why it ended in a draw?
Yeah, you wanna know why, right?
So they can do the rematch.
Exactly. Rematches sell like a motherfucker. Watch Rocky 2, man. That rematch right there.
Oh, I know.
Hey, it was a worthwhile fight, but even though Apollo won the first time, there ain't gonna be no rematch. Yeah, there was a rematch, alright. You know for a fact, KSI, I give it to KSI. I don't like KSI at all for the shit he said. Because that was too far. When you say shit like that, that's too far. Claiming to be God is way too far. Way too far. Now, we all know why Logan Paul did this. He wanted a redemption. And if you paid attention to a lot of his interviews before this fight was even announced, I think this whole thing's rigged. This is just my opinion. It might not be true. It may be true. Who knows? Here's why I think it. See, Logan Paul, after he fucked up with the whole Japan suicide forest, he kind of got, realized, you know what? I need to have somebody make themselves a bigger villain than me. And then we fight, and everybody's going to be biased. I went on a lot of YouTube channels, and they're mostly British channels, hoping and said, KSI won that fight. They won that fight. I said, he's like, he made the UK proud. I said, made the UK. I actually commented this. And now, I don't know if this is going to be hypocritical or not, but if you are someone who picks your country, you're patriotic as shit, I give it to you there. But when you're picking the wrong person to win, you're in the wrong as well. You're picking the wrong person. Now, I don't like neither KSI or Logan Paul, but if I had to pick somebody to win because they weren't as a hothead and they wasn't as fucking full of themselves and they weren't as sacrilegious as they were, I pick Logan Paul. And no, it's not because he's American. I just don't like how... I hate this, and this might be going too far when I say this, but sometimes British people, the UK, take shit too far. They'll say UK's better. I give it to them. They had so many rock bands, but hey, calm down.
No. You want to know what's funny? I was kind of hoping for both of them to lose.
Yeah, they should have made it a fucking UFC fight. Boxing, I mean, dude, imagine BKC.
See, it's funny because, and a lot of people were saying the same thing. If they didn't have the headgear, Logan would have knocked him out.
Mm-hmm. He's got raw power. I know he does.
That headgear saved KSI. That's all I can say about it.
Now, people saying Logan Paul's got terrible cardio when it comes to fighting, because I will say KSI had good cardio in that fight. I only watched a little bit. I didn't watch the whole fight, but I know who won. They both were in a draw. But you gotta admit though, Logan Paul going toe-to-toe. If this was a real fight, which in my opinion it's not, it was rigged. But hey, Gabriel. Hey, man, what is up? We got more people coming in. All right. Well, I believe it was rigged. But if this was real,
it was.
I will give it to Logan Paul. He stood fucking toe-to-toe with a boxer. Because we know KSI can box. We know he's good at it. But I actually think... Well, I don't know. He's not that great. But we know he can. You can do it. You know? It's like you. You may not be the best in your league, but you can fight.
Yeah.
You gotta give him there. Even if it's fake, he still could fight. But if it was real, to me, well, opinionated, real, I would give it to the underdog, big time. But I know this is just a big fiasco. This was people to pay YouTube. This was a chance for Logan Paul to pay YouTube back.
It was to make everybody forget about
the forest bullshit and tasing a rat. I really think this is a way of saying he went to YouTube and he said, look, I want to make it up to you guys. Let me... And I really think Logan Paul's a piece of shit just because he wants to get back in the graces of YouTube's hand, but not the fans. People still hate him for that bullshit. He's not getting forgotten about it. He's become so infamous. But you know what? It has ruined smaller channels like us. We can't even get paid early on before 1,000 subscribers, which is somewhat ridiculous in my opinion. I think if you got a good audience watching you, even have just a handful of people watching, you get over 10 views, you should be able to get an ad, maybe a smaller company ad. You won't get paid a whole lot, but the higher you get, the more you get paid. I actually think YouTube should have done that. Instead of punishing all the small channels, you just punish the fucking idiot who made the fucking big mistake. No, smaller channels have got to suffer. Tell everyone if you do iced pics. I have no idea what you mean by that. Sorry, I've been on this fucking screen right here so long talking about that. I didn't want to get into the game and get fucking sidetracked. But still, I think Logan Paul is not only a piece of shit just because he wants you to look at him like he's the good guy. I don't think he's a good guy. I'm sorry, but when you make a YouTube channel and get paid a lot of money just for showing off your fucking Ferrari and Lamborghini, and you and your brother fucking smash each other's cars and you get paid more money to act like asses, I actually think, wow, that is bullshit. You know, like smaller channels, like me and you, we bust our ass to entertain. I edit the fuck out of videos for basically nothing. And this guy can just pop open a camera and talk. And people hate him or love him in the comments. And you know what's funny? They're mostly 12-year-olds who love cars. Like my little brother, he liked Logan and Jake Paul just for the fuck of it, you know? Because he had cars. He had all this cool shit. And I actually think, I wonder if YouTube ever really cares. They just want people to watch their videos and fucking dipshit dudes. But honestly though, tell me right now, Dylan, if you don't think that when the rematch comes around, it's going to be more money thrown into it. More shit talk.
Oh, there will be. There will be.
More shit talk, more I'm better than you, more we fought the first time, I stood my ground, I'll do it again. I guarantee that's what's going to be. And then this will decide the winner, and KSI will act like he'll act more like a friend towards Logan because they were friends the entire time. I honestly think that's what this is about. I really fucking do. But that's just me. I might be wrong.
Listen.
Go ahead.
You do realize that before either one of the brothers started on YouTube, they were both on Vine.
Yeah.
That's where they got popular.
Yeah, and Disney
Channel. And then when they converted over to YouTube, all the fans that watched them on Vine jumped over to YouTube with them.
Yeah.
So that's where all their stuff came from, was from Vine.
Well, I know. But what we're saying is what kept their content going was the smashing their brother's fucking Ferrari and stuff like that. You know. Yeah. I actually think there's a channel, you know, and most of you guys know it. It's called The Outer Middle Show. He gets into a topic where I think, you know what, he's 100% fucking right. He was talking about how he didn't even do anything. He's just trying to keep his family fed, and he loves playing video games with people. And it affects him on a level where he can't even pay his fucking bills. He was at a good rate for paying all his bills, and then to not paying his bills, all because someone like him fuck up.
Yeah, he hates the brothers.
Oh yeah, he does. And to be frank, I think every little channel should too. Yeah. Because I do. I don't like the Logans. Or I don't like the Logans. I don't like the Pauls. I definitely do. If you're willing to try to fucking amp sport it up and act like a big dick,
I'm not gonna hate on anybody.
But continue, sir.
Oh, but you're right.
Well, alright, that's like me and you. Say me and you were personal friends, right? You had your YouTube channel and I had mine. I fucked up on a video. I fucked up and I showed a cat getting run over by a lawnmower. And I laughed and shit about it and I didn't do anything, and I'm sadistic and everybody starts hating me and then everybody gets punished for it. Then months later, me and you come up with a con saying, alright, you're gonna act like a big douchebag. You're gonna make fun of children. You're gonna say that everyone is below you. You're gonna act like you're God. Just that way people can actually feel bad for me. I personally believe it because, honestly, who buys this?
See, the way I see it is if you fuck up, you're on your own.
Yeah.
Especially if you do something that's gonna cost you in the long run.
Honestly, if I wouldn't be that stupid to fuck up like this on YouTube. I wouldn't do that. Because if I knew it affected people, I wouldn't do it. And I know now, just from his mistakes, consequences are fucking very on this shit. Like, seriously. I'm to the point where I want to make a personal message to Logan Paul.
That's not gonna get you anywhere.
No, it won't. And that's exactly what I was thinking. It won't do me any fucking good.
Not one bit.
So, what am I gonna do about it? Well, what I'm gonna do is forget about that bullshit. I guess it's time for you guys to know the big update, since there are 3 of you watching now, and most of you are probably either at work or something. I don't know. Most of you are busy, most of you have other things to do, and that's fine. That's 100% understandable. So what I plan on doing that's going to affect me and Dylan's YouTube channel is I'm joining the Army. Now, it's not written persistently in stone just yet. It's not. What it is right now I'm living with my cousin. I moved out of my mother's house. I'm 22. I shouldn't have to live with my mother, and I don't want to. I have lived all around town, and I don't like doing that. And then and then you can ask Dylan. Dylan had to get a job at Burger King. Just to, help out.
I don't hate my job.
No, but here's the difference, though. I'm not entirely picky about when I want to work, but I do want to make something of myself as long as a profession. Also, I don't want to just work at a job where it's just going to go straight into bills. See, I guess you could say it's being smart about some things. See, Dylan, you might be able to save money doing what you do, but when if I started working like a Burger King or something like that, I wouldn't be able to pay my bills just like straight up like that. All my money would go sink straight into bills. It'd go into food. It would go into all this stuff. And now, if you guys are wondering why the Army, well, here's why. One, I'm not exactly in the best shape of my life, and I want to look good. When I was younger, I used to be egotistical as fuck. Like, I used to go in the morning, make my hair perfect. If it didn't look good, I'd get mad. And now I'm not like that anymore, but I'm not exactly the, well, she works with me and I go, oh, well, that's nice. But the thing is, guys, I don't want to seem like I'm leaving YouTube forever when I say this stuff. I'm not. YouTube is not, I'm not leaving YouTube, but I am leaving it for a little while. Just for a little while. It's going to be for 4 years. Well, jarhead is a Marine term. It is not a soldier term. It's not an Army soldier term. But I told Dylan, and Dylan, obviously at first.
About a couple weeks now.
Who are you referring to?
You telling me about all this?
You said you knew her.
Fuck you, Wraith.
I don't know what you meant by her, but now I understand. Fucking dudes.
Fuck you, Wraith.
Fuck. So, I'm doing this so I can already have a house and I don't have to pay, like, put payments on it. I'm trying to play it smart. Plus, I get benefits. I get all that good stuff. And I figured, why not do something with my life? Make a difference, you know? I know a lot of people. I come from a family. Oh, I mean, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna go to school, but my state is the fucking weirdest state ever. They won't pay for my college. They won't.
Yeah, it's really fucking weird.
I'm supposed to be one of those students that gets it for free, but they told me no, we can't pay for your college. And I think it's because, well, I didn't score too high on the ACT. I didn't. I'm gonna be honest with you there. But I scored higher than most, but which didn't make sense. I made the highest in the senior project, score-wise. So
right, but that's not what's important.
No. I will go back to school only for film school, but there's no film schools around here. And I want to do filmography, and I want to be a director. I want to do that with my life. And I figured Army actually could help you with a lot of this stuff. They'd help me. I'm going to be honest with you guys about everything. What, she is 30, blonde, and 36 DD. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Look, I'm 22 and I don't even have a fucking driver's license.
He reached me around that rock. Fuck you, Wraith.
Fucking
invisible bitch.
Guys, I'll be square up honest with you guys. I can't even afford PlayStation Plus anymore. I can't even afford
shit.
There's a lot of things I can't even afford, you know. It's embarrassing to say this stuff over, you know, live broadcast to my fans, but it's the truth, and I'm not gonna lie to you, you nice people, you great, awesome, beautiful, oh my delicious people. Delicious babies. I'm just saying, it's one of those embarrassing things that I don't mind telling. I know it's gonna be embarrassing as fuck to say, but it's the truth. I can't even afford Plus. I can't even play with my friends. It's tip-top embarrassing, and to be honest, I couldn't afford it to begin with. Move to another state. Well, the thing is, I don't know if the state's just gonna be all like, you know, hey, you know, come here and we'll send you to college.
I wish one of these people would come and get me.
If I went to college, it would be no different, but I wouldn't have a job to be paying for beautiful stuff, you know, like a big boat that I always wanted. And
I wish one of them would come get me.
Come get me, Jenny.
Nope, never mind. He's right here.
Well, the thing is, the Army would give me benefits, and I need benefits now. I need health benefits, I need dental, I need all that beautiful things that make, you know, people pretty. I don't have dental, I don't even have health insurance. I ain't been to the doctor in over 2 years, you know? Move to Colorado and I will push you to work. Somebody want to help me move to, Lord Kill says, move to Colorado, I will put you to work. Oh, man,
you're an asshole, Wraith.
I appreciate that, them sayings, man. I really do. But the thing is, you know, Army will teach me to be a better person. It will. Because I'm not a neat person at all.
My God.
I am not anywhat of a neat person. I have a messy personality. And I'll tell you this.
Right here. I don't know yet.
Uh-oh, I'm in a boss fight.
I don't know why you got an attitude with me, but it needs to stop. I didn't do nothing.
Shit. Alright, well. So, anyway. So you guys would understand that's one of the reasons why I'm going. Plus, here's the thing. These days, a lot of women don't like guys that don't have a goal or ambition or even a good history, you know? And
majority of females nowadays are like, if you don't have money, if you're not good looking, or you don't have a nice car, I don't want nothing to do with you.
See, 1 out of 3
ain't bad. That's how most
bad.
females are nowadays.
Well, see, I'm good looking, but I'm not, my personality is just fucking awesome. But, I do have a car, but I just don't have, you know, the title for it or any of that beautiful thing.
Oh, and if you're not over 6 foot, I won't date you.
Well,
she's not trying to date you, she's trying to get dunked on.
Yeah, she wants a tall motherfucker to give her a Dunkin'. I'll give her a Dunkin' Donut. Yum. I'm kidding. Well, the thing is, guys, I'm not the tallest guy. I'm not the ugliest. I will say I'm pretty good looking myself. I look in the mirror and say, I'd
yeah, little hobbit.
I'm kidding about that.
Hey, little hobbit.
Well, the thing is, I feel, you know, I want to actually say I did something to help my country. Whether, not just to say, I'm going to serve my country. I want to be able to say, I helped the world. Going to another place, whether or not I'm supposed to be there or not, I still helped in a big, impactable way. I still did something. Well, more hands the merrier. Whether you look at it, oh, one less soldier. No, you can't look at anything like that. Even the army or even military-wise. You got to look at things in a rational way. If you go and do something, you're not only helping yourself, but you're helping other people. And I've always wanted to help other people. And I figured army would be the best thing for me. It gives me the discipline I need. It gives me the fucking... I mean, it gives me money. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a mercenary, but... Lord Kill said, Colorado is growing and construction industry needs help with benefits. That's why... Okay. I mean, I could do construction. I did carpentry when I was younger, but I'm not all for it. I could fuck up a house easy, but I could also fix it if it's already built.
I mean, it's not hard to go jump through the wall of a fucking house.
No, it ain't. See,
especially if you find the weak points.
Nah, if you, well, I guess. I guess that's true. I was sitting there trying to think of Raka, how they jump through every fucking house they buy. You know, they took a big risk doing what they do. Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love this beat. Well, all in all, guys, my point is, I'm not going to forget about you guys, and if I can make a fucking video while I'm in there, damn, I'm going to do it, you know? Seriously. I will. And if it makes anybody even remotely a little bit happier, you guys made me epic slap. You guys... I don't even know how to say this without trying not to choke up on what I want to say. You guys are epic slap, not me. You guys are the people that are epic. Epic slap is a name that I chose just because it sounded cool. Until this day, I didn't even know what it meant. But I do know what it means now. And god damn it, this sounds like a fucking movie quote. You know that?
Everything you say sounds like a movie quote because you're a movie guy.
I am a movie guy. Look, that's bullshit because Lord Kill's not the best looking, but he does make money just digging holes, that's it. Well, you guys make a difference here as well. Digging a hole in the U.S. soil is just as big as important as shooting people over in another country. And that may
I'm not talking about... No, see, she's referring to the comment I made about how most females are like, if you're not 6 foot tall or taller, or you don't have a nice car, or you don't have money, or you're not good looking.
Well, there are...
I wasn't saying all females.
No, not all females.
I said majority of them.
And the most majority can go to hell. Big time. Alright, so what I mean by what I'm trying to say is... shit happens. And with that being said, you guys... You guys are... the epic slaps. You guys are the breath of fresh air in this fucking channel. I made epic slap because it just seemed like the thing to do. It did. It just felt like it was something necessary. And it did. It was. 100%. Just like Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It's there. It's necessary. But hey. Well, I'll miss it. And I'll miss every single one of you guys. And with that being said, I was gonna ask, well, I was gonna have a few Q&As along this line, but I don't know if anybody's wanting to do something like that. But what I was saying was, I'm gonna be doing the letters. I'm gonna be doing Discord if I can, talking to a lot of you fans out there. Cause look, I thought about Elvis Presley, huge fucking singer, you know. Fantastic. I don't think Dylan likes him.
I don't.
But look what he did. He not only became a fucking king. He served his country. He actually became a soldier. And I bet you a lot of people didn't know that. Did you know that, Dylan?
I didn't, but I'm still not a fan of Elvis.
Well, you don't have to be a fan.
No matter what way you spin... No matter how you spin his story...
You're not going to be too interested to caring.
No, because I don't... Personally, I just don't like Elvis.
It's understandable. That's your preference. You just don't like Elvis Presley. That's fine. Okay. But My point of it was, see, Elvis, even though he was the king of rock and roll, he knew, dude, I can get pussy.
Even call him the king.
Well, dude, I mean, come on, man. Would you call Michael Jackson the king of pop?
No.
Well, I mean, he is. That's just, it's, you have to admit to it. He's the king.
You don't have to admit to
just
anything.
Like, I mean, millions and millions of people, if they say it is. They're fans of him. It's like you, if you were a fan, they'll tell you that you were the greatest YouTuber ever, even though most would disagree. It's all about preference, man. But along those lines of being, you know, in the service, I'm not looking at this just for money. I figured, you know, I could use this. This is something I feel like it'd give me good stories to tell. Like, seriously, like, whether they're good stories or not, you know, I need somewhat of a better story to tell than the war stories I already have. Fucking dogs. Like, but
fucking campers.
Are you a killer?
No.
Are you not killing?
I'm playing against a trapper that's literally face camping, like standing in this person's face. Never mind, he just walked away.
But I mean, a lot of people can sit here and tell me that I had much more to do than my life than join the army, and I don't know. I guess you could say that. Is it necessary for me to join? Well, yeah. Everyone's necessary to do whatever they want. Like, seriously, you could say doing whatever you want is necessary with your life. It is.
Yeah,
Lady Death says,
that's true.
Yeah, that the little bimbos down to earth girls don't when I meet Lord Kill. He lived with his mom and barely made anything, but he was happy. You're not happy, neither you were happy. I'm not happy. That's why I'm doing this, to find direction. Look, alright, growing up, I listened to a lot of Foo Fighters, and their song Learn to Fly, it just meant look for signs of life. Look for what makes you happy. Look for wherever you want to go, and how much far you want, or how far it is, you go there. That's learn to fly. Learn to fly. If you want to get to a place you want to be, look for that sign of life. That's all Foo Fighters ever taught me. Well, it's not all they taught me, but that's what that song taught me. And I don't know, it's taking directions from a song, you know, it's weird. But still, most people take directions from Jurassic Park. I mean, those movies tell you no lesson. Literally, they're the one movie.
Or most people take directions from Logan Paul or Jake Paul. There's nothing you can learn from either of them.
All I'm saying is,
not a damn thing.
I'm not happy, and I figured doing this military, being in the army would basically, not being in it would make me happy, but the outcome of it. Look, if I went and told my kids that I was a soldier, I served in the war, and I actually was a part of history, I'd feel okay with that. Even though
I can see it now. One day you're gonna be sitting down with your kids, and they're gonna be playing some kind of Call of Duty, whatever one is around at the time this happens. Black Ops 12 or some shit like Richard said. And you're gonna be like, that's pussy shit. I lived through real war.
I went through the real shit.
I went through real gunfire. Shit that can actually kill you.
Well, that's assuming I live, of course. But yes, that's 100% accurate. I want to be able to be that guy.
You're gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna, dude. Yeah, I have instincts.
You slippery little shit.
I always find my way out of any situation, believe that or not. I always do. I have yet to actually fail something that I didn't see my way through something. Yeah, it was hard.
Ouch.
So Dylan, is anybody on your channel talking? Like nobody's saying anything? Alright, Lady Death. Well, I hate to see you go, but thank you for your kind words. And yeah, I'm definitely going to be looking for what makes me happy. And along those lines, I'm going to pause the game for a minute because I need to take a break from playing it, because that's just this game, you need to. But the thing is with finding happiness, it depends on the person. A lot of people can be fine. Like, me and Dylan know a guy that is happy, but does nothing with his life. We're not going to mention his name. He just chooses to absolutely go nowhere. And I'm sure he knows who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But the thing is, we don't judge him on it, though. We don't pick at him. No. We don't push him to do shit. Because you know why? It's his choice. And I don't pick at Dylan for the shit he wants to do, because you know what? It's Dylan's fucking choice. It ain't mine. Ain't nobody else's. I could suggest
when
things.
In reality, you always pick at me for the stuff I do.
No, I don't. I give you shit, but I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna twist your fucking nipple to do something.
If you didn't give me shit,
would you?
Exactly.
Well, here's the thing. I have told, and this is what really makes me upset, though. Guys, and I'm going to be honest with you on this because it's the truth, and you guys need that. You need the truth 100%. I told my mother, and she wasn't, well, she don't care, apparently. Apparently, she says, I hope you get shot over there. I hope this and that happens to you. And I don't have a great relationship with my family. My friends are more family than they are. My mother is... Even though, alright, a lot of people are going to get on the topic how your mother's all you got, man. You only get one your whole life. Your mother's this and that. Like, you can tell me this stuff all you like. I've spun this web too many times to know every word you're going to say before you say it. Mothers do not say shit to their sons or to anyone like that. If the neighbor's kid was going to the army, you don't tell him, I hope you get shot over there. There's key rules to life. That is about as low as literally molesting a baby. That is that fucking low, if not lower.
I wouldn't go that far.
I believe it is.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty fucking low, but...
Well, I even showed Dylan some messages my mother and my brother have said to me. My family is not the nicest people. They're not the greatest. They're probably not the fucking worst. I mean, there's the Manson family, but along that line, I'd much rather hang out with them. I just exaggerate. That does say something, but I was exaggerating. Nobody wants to hang out with Charles Manson. I mean, come on.
No, he's dead.
Yeah, now he is. But
before, maybe.
Yeah, well, no, not even before. I wouldn't. I'd never hang out with that fucking prick.
Why not?
Because he's Charles Manson. That's why I wouldn't get paroled. Because they'd give Charles Manson parole, but it's just one problem. He's Charles Manson. Anyway, along that line, my mother is...
I got that shit. That horse shit.
Along those lines, you know, I don't want to be that parent that looks at their son whatever they want to do.
Your mom or Charles Manson?
Charles Manson. No, my mother. I had to think on that one. I was sitting there thinking, it's like, wait, almost the same person, except one murdered a lot of other people. Now, if my mother was put in a fucking jail cell, she'd be dancing around going nuts, too. And I don't want to get into a pissing contest.
The funny thing is, he didn't really kill them himself.
No, he just, you know, manipulated others.
He orchestrated the murders, but he didn't kill people.
Well, see, other than that, my mother's the same. She's just as manipulative. She'll manipulate. I guarantee you, right now, she's telling other people that I've been hanging out with my cousins too long, and now that I'm acting like a big dick, and I'm going to the army, and I need to go get my ass killed over there and stuff like that, that I ain't her son. I guarantee you that's the fucking train of thought as running down a conversation.
It's possible, yeah.
Well, I mean, to be honest, you know, me and my brother have never gotten along. As a matter of fact, we're only half brothers. And to be honest, that's really what we are. We're not even full brothers. And that's why we fight a lot. Not why, particularly. We don't pick at each other because of that. Because we're nothing alike. Me and my brother, 100% opposite. There is nothing me and him have anything in common. Seriously.
No, not at all.
We don't even look... I mean, look, people can say, oh, you two look alike. You look like... No, I don't.
No.
I do not look like my little brother. I don't. And that's because me and him don't have the same dad. And to be fairly honest with all of you, and this says... I want to kind of get this all out there, and what builds me up to do all this. See, when you don't have a family yourself... You know, you wake up every day and you realize, you're all the fuck alone. You look around, there's no kid over there in the fucking crib, or there's not even a crib right there. There's no wife in the kitchen making you waffles. I want that! I want waffles! But
please give me waffles.
Whoa, waffles! I'm gonna be out there, I'm gonna be bleeding on the battlefield. If I make it back, you're buying me damn waffles, Bill. Private! Waffles. Give me some goddamn waffles. Now! But I'm just joking there, but I'm being serious. You wake up and you have nothing. It makes you think, what are you doing? Like, I sit here and play video games a lot. Oh my god, do I play video games? But I always like the stories in video games. I always like the tale. Like Last of Us would get you crying because it's such a heart-depth story. You get to like the characters almost immediately. Storytelling is key. And I've already got a story me and Dylan have already talked about that I'm going to make into a movie. And it's going to be published on YouTube for free. Along with... Well, I'm going to talk... If it gets... You know, I'm going to talk to YouTube about making a YouTube Red movie. But I want people to watch this movie because it will redefine my whole life. My whole life...
Yeah, but you want them to learn something from it.
Yeah, that too. Oh yeah, I want people to learn a lot from it. And it will... it gives a big fucking lesson on a lot of things. It does. Like, I really think this story that I have will teach everyone. Yeah, I mean, do you have anything you want to kind of get out there, Dylan, or say about this situation?
I mean, you already know everything I've had to say about it. I wasn't 100% okay with it at first. But the more I thought about it, I realized, yeah, you know what? He wants to do that. Who am I to say what he can and can't do? I'm just his friend.
Well... If you guys have to choose, you know, a life, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't choose the one you were given. No. Nobody
choose
would.
the one that is better off for you.
Yeah, but nobody's gotten that option. So what you do is, see, in Minecraft, if you don't like the terrain you're in, redefine the terrain. Redefine everything about your life. Make it better. That's what the story of my life here is, to teach other people. I don't have shit in my life, but that doesn't mean I'm going to give up. I'm not going to bitch and whine about it because I wasn't given a good family. I wasn't given a pretty girlfriend to grow into high school with. I wasn't given a girlfriend to end up after high school with. I wasn't given a fucking loving mother. I wasn't given a dad in general. I didn't have one of those. I mean, shit, most people don't. I mean, do you guys actually want to think that your life is just something you gotta do, or is it something you want to do with it? Is it something you want to turn into something beautiful, or something amazing? Like, you get to pick what you want to be. That's the beauty of life. I mean, Dylan, I don't know what you're going to be in about 5 years. I know where I'm pushing, I'm going to be in the Army and out in 5 years. And if I get a better deal, I'm probably going to stand for another 4 years.
Right.
But if that's the case, that's what I'm going to do. But I'm not going to entirely evade YouTube. I'm not going to entirely evade responsibility of life, you know. I mean, look. When you're tired of having nothing, you gotta go out and get it. You don't... Alright, it's like when you're hungry.
You gotta go out and grab life by the testicles.
Fucking A. You gotta grab Satan by his fucking balls and horns and shing his ass around while playing You Spin Me Right Round, baby.
Oh, gosh.
I would. Tell me that wouldn't be a funny-ass movie.
Kinda.
Yeah. I mean, look, guys, I'm not one of those guys that's pissed off and angry and say, I'm just going to join the Army because it's easy. Nah, joining the Army is a very fucking difficult process nowadays. Back in the day, it was the hardest it was the easiest thing to join. Because back in the 80s and 90s, there wasn't a huge war. Like, I mean, every era has a war. And we've been in a war for almost, 20 years now? Almost? I mean, but I'm not going to get into the political topic of this whole discussion, but here's what I am going to kind of get into. This is more a morality story where you choose what you want to be. You do what you want with your life. Whether or not you think it's the best for you. If you have opportunities, take them. If you're someone who's stuck, like I am, you have options. You're maybe limited to a few selections, but you have options. You do. No one is actually stuck. Like, look at me. I had nobody giving me anything when I grew up, and I'm okay with that. I didn't want shit from nobody anyway. But nowadays, I don't take shit from nobody. Someone hands me $5 to take it. I don't need it. I'm going to say no, because number one, if I didn't earn that money, I don't like it. I'd give it away for nothing. Like, for example, I'm not going to tell Dylan, I'm not going to say, Dylan, I gave you money because I didn't earn it. No, look, I earned that at $20. And I'm not going to go into why or what it was used for. Not drugs or anything bad. It's just more personal depth. And let's just say it was to help him out big time. And it did. I didn't care to give it to him, even though I did work for it. I earned that $20. But, you know what I fucking, how I got it? I crawled around and shit and fixed a pipe. And dug a big ass hole. You know, I fixed a septic tank, and I got $20 out of a job.
Right.
And I was completely selfless with that money. I could have got me a PlayStation card. I could have gotten me a damn beautiful big ass taco. But I didn't. Because I wanted to hold on to it, and I figured that's something, opportunity might come along. And therefore, I helped out a friend. And I feel more fucking, so much better about it than getting a new game. As honestly, I got games I can play for days. For months. But you know what? When it comes down to it, guys, it's all about people that are in your life. That you choose to be in your life. Like my friend Dylan. He has helped me when I had nothing. My house was wrecked into by my truck. A truck I had just bought. My best friend wrecked it into it. And then what did Dylan do? He said, you can come stay with me. Stay with me, my house. And I did. Now when I couldn't afford rent, I moved out because I couldn't afford it. I knew I couldn't. That's the thing about life. You know when you can't do something, you got to take the opportunity. I moved back in with my mother. I hated it. I'm absolutely...
I'm going to cut my stream.
Alright. I was absolutely 100% miserable. Alright, I also want to say one thing on your channel before you cut it.
Okay.
To the Super Bacon Bits. Guys, I didn't leave, I didn't forget about you guys either. I didn't, want to start over and not forget about you guys. To be honest, yeah, I do wish some of you guys jumped over. But I'm glad you guys stayed on his as well, and I'm glad you guys view him. I'm glad you guys stayed around, and I really appreciate that stuff. And I'm not gonna forget most of you. Now, maybe a couple of you that only showed up maybe a handful of times, but the ones who showed up almost every time, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna forget. And I thank you guys for watching this as well. I really do thank you guys for joining in on his streams or even just this video. Appreciate you guys. And with that being said, I'm gonna let Dylan do his thing.
Alright. Y'all know what time it is. It's time to sign out. If you like what you've seen, hit the bell, give us a subscribe, and you'll know the next time I stream with my best friend or when I'm just streaming in general. Thanks for tuning in and enjoy your day. And
I'm gonna cut mine in a second, but I want to keep talking about things. Even though nobody's asking
I
anything.
just cut mine.
For you, you know, the epics over here, you guys are great. Even though you've gotten to know me for 6 months and you stayed on this channel for a whopping, I gotta check my. All right, I'm just gonna keep talking, but for a whopping, you know, 74 subscribers, one of the best things about having you guys here is just having you guys here, and I love that. You guys mean, I don't want to sound too, you know, bland, but you guys mean so much to this channel, to this cause, the entertainment. All I ever wanted to do was make something and then people enjoy it. My whole life I grew up making sandwiches for my sisters that didn't want the sandwich. And then I'd feel bad that I went through all that trouble for no one liking it. Because I felt like, is it personal or is it just that person? I don't know. To this day I still don't know if it was that sandwich or if they don't trust me or what. I don't know if it was personal. But I'm going to go ahead and sign off, and I want to thank you guys for either if you support my decision for going to the Army to make my life better, that would give me the opportunity to make this channel better. Whether or not you look at it that way, I'm going to be like buying equipment with money. My whole life is just going to be a lot better if I do this. I know it will. But with that being said, I want to thank you guys again. And again, I don't want to tear up, I really don't, but thank you guys a lot so much for joining me along my journeys. If you guys want more videos before I do my decision, I will. And I'm gonna say I love every single one of you, and I'm gonna be setting up Skype call soon, that way you guys can talk to me before I go. I'm gonna be setting up Discord in case all you want to join in. So thank you again. You guys mean more to me than hookers and wine. I'm kidding, I don't even like neither one of those. But alright guys, thank you again. This has been Epic Slap coming at you live with somewhat of a gameplay. Let's go ahead and get another kill in just for shits and giggles. Alright bitches, time to face reality. Ah! Fuck you. Alright, this has been Epic Slap. And don't forget to stay epic.